Oh yeah, it is me. Hold on. Hold on. Why is it me? Oh, I guess it helps to unmute your speakers. Say something, Greg.
Something, Greg?
There we go. It really helps to unmute your speakers.
I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Hmm?
I'm just happy it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I'm glad that you said morning, not good morning.
I did say good morning, though.
Oh, you did? I dropped the good.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was subconscious.
You don't subscribe to the old saying that one is better than none?
One is definitely better than none. We actually have 1.5 because Jason jumped on the.
Yes, he phoned me last night.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What did he say?
We just said he was excited for us with the launch, and he's reposting stuff on his Facebook group, and
Oh, that's great.
he was so happy to be part of the test, and he's downloaded the app, and he's like, he goes, I see that some of the changes you guys made was like aligned with stuff I said, so that felt good. So yeah, it was. He was positive. I got an email from Olga as well this morning. I saw it. I'm not sure when she sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday sometime. And she said she's going to share her positive app experience with anyone with potential target audience. So anyway, what's the web traffic been like?
Let's take a look. Oh,
last night I was hoping you like canceled the JV contract, and I just wasn't seeing all the emails. And I late last night I went into the app to see if there's any more rows added, and it was just Jason, and it was like Rome wasn't built in a day, my friend.
Host disabled participant screen share.
No, that is my fault. That one I'll take. I didn't disable it. It just was never enabled to begin with. There you go.
6016 half of 16 doesn't have the other. So we had 600 page views. That means absolutely nothing, but we did have let's just go to yesterday. 14th. Sure, let's go 14th, 15th. There should be nothing from today. So we had 108 unique page views.
Okay.
That's not users, it's just how many people saw the page uniquely. It seems like people kept coming back because there's 536 overall page views. 30 seconds on a page is, I would say, not a lot. 107 entrances, so that jives. Interestingly, 0% bounce rate, which means that they landed on the page and they did something on the page. They scrolled, they looked at it, so it wasn't going to land and exit. Okay. That's what the bounce is. There have actually been 19 views of the checkout.
Yeah.
19 views. We converted 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 18 and 1 because Jason doesn't count, because Jason would have been there as well. So 18, 1 divided by 18 is 5.5% conversion rate. So from a percentage standpoint, right up there.
Yeah.
What's surprising is the fact that only 108 people, if we're talking 70,000.
Yeah.
So let's do the math on that. Where's the damn calculator?
Well, she said so 74,000, I think, was the number. And then she said she has a 25 to 30% open rate.
Okay, let's do 25, 18,000.
Yeah. So 18,000 people opened her newsletter. I don't know. I didn't get a copy of the newsletter, so I don't know where.
It's almost 0.5% click-through rate.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how much content is in the newsletter and where we are in it.
Yeah.
I suspect that we're not. We're not really at the top.
No, I'm sure we're not. Why would we be? Yeah, so it would be great to ask Amy to kind of ask her what the open rate for this one was.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, and we'll have to create something beautiful for an Instagram post, something better than I have done. So let's take a look at this.
And my brother said, he texted me this morning.
Yep.
He said his post yesterday morning, which I'll put a screenshot of it on the Trello board so you can see it. What did he say? He said, hope your launch went well. Our post got 57 views, which was the most viewed yesterday. Others were 50 to 55, and it is about average. Occasionally, the odd one does a couple hundred. So I don't think we probably didn't generate anything off his post, but
yeah,
interesting to me though that they have 1,500 people following them and they only get an average of 50 to 55 post views.
Yeah. Yeah, what's interesting, I'm looking at the test results. This is showing me 16 visitors, which we know is not accurate. Which begs the question as to why. I'll wait for a day, maybe no, there could be a lag. Yeah, 145, 97 view, 97 users direct. This is email basically.
So the yellow is would be from the newsletter.
Yeah, that's email. That's usually what it means direct when people just type in the exact address. Okay.
I don't know, but I know it's disappointing, but you got to admit that was like the most excitement we've had, or I've had anyway.
I know. It's just,
This whole
and
trip.
isn't it amazing that the one sale that happened, we actually got to observe.
We got to witness. I know. You know what it reminds me of? It's like when you go outside and you feel a raindrop and you're like, uh-oh, it's going to rain. And then that's it. It doesn't, it was just one drop.
Yeah. So I'll need to reach out to Thrive Cart and just Thrive Themes to find out why their A/B test is not reflecting my actual users. Okay, what else can we take a look at? Let's
Want to look at the app itself, see what or see what that user.
She created a book. She didn't add the recording as of last night.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we're gonna move up all of our next step plans.
Yeah,
create an email for other affiliates and just start pinging people.
Yeah.
We also might want to put this on ClickBank and JV Zoo.
Yeah.
Create some materials for that so that the affiliates can pick it up. We can try before going the ad route, because so what concerns me about the ad route is the fact that what I want to say. So what I want to say is, if we go the ad route with a 5% conversion rate,
yeah,
I showed you the numbers. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sorry. We need about a 10% conversion rate for the numbers to work, because remember, it was 20% last time we looked at it.
Yeah.
But what I'm forgetting is the fact that we're now doing annual stuff. So let's take a look.
Yeah, but we don't. We won't know what the conversion of the annual renewal will be.
Yeah,
Presumably it won't be 100%.
no. So yeah, no books from that user.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like my courses. Like people buy the courses and they never do them, and you're like, what the fuck?
At least they buy them. Let's see my post. Oh wow. Yeah, all the regular.
Yeah, I was looking at my YouTube. That video had 12 views so far.
Two comments.
Those are both from me. That I'm trying testing something where instead of putting the link in my post, I put the link in my comment.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see if does that get more play on the algorithm.
Okay. Okay, 898 views. That is crazy. And none, bloody hell. Oh well. Where's analytics?
I'm just trying to think of what is the last thing that you bought on the moment? Like you saw something, you're like, I have to have that, and you just bought it.
The course. $10,000 course.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, oh, okay.
But that you didn't just see a post and buy it. Like you must have watched a video or been on a free webinar.
No, actually, somebody reached out to me on LinkedIn.
Okay, so that's
That's the weirdest. Yeah. Locations. Okay, let's take a look. Audience.
some guy named Vadim just like my post.
No way. Guy must be a rock star. I'm sure he is. Country, United States. So 80 users from the United States and 35 from Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
Top city, Toronto, and not set. Oh, interesting. Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Coffeeville. There's a Coffeeville. Wow, that's a pretty. Let's see. OS, iOS. Holy crap! People like Macs. Mobile. Wow.
iPhone's #1 for a reason.
Oh, shut up. It's not. It's just the phone.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're not an iPhone.
This is fake stats. Okay. So I think we've beat this one to death.
So I'm going to start reaching out to some of those affiliates, not affiliates, but influencers and stuff, like just posting a comment in one of their posts or something.
Yes, so yeah, that's
just kind of random, like, hey, you might find this interesting, kind of thing. I'll think of something more clever to say than that, but
yeah, it would be. And I'm gonna try to create something that we can massage later as an email that we can send out, like some of those bigger blogs similar to Amy's.
Hey, do we have a promo code yet for the military?
For the military?
Yeah.
No, I'll get it done. I'll get it done right now.
I'll make a card for it.
Mhm. I have a Father's Day post schedule on Instagram, but again, my following is
Do we have a promo code for that? Or it's the same one.
no, it's because it's us. It's the same My Special 50.
You don't think there's any
No,
advantage?
you'll be able to know what date they use the coupon.
No, I just mean in terms of the code being part of the marketing message.
Okay, tell me which ones to create. There's
You know what I
no
mean?
limit to the coupons.
Well, just like Father's Day 50 or something. And for the military, Heroes 50.
Sure. Let me see. I'll do this.
Heroes 50, and how about yeah, well, we can go Father's Day 50.
Main product. Yeah. Next usage. Next. ST. Do you want to put a limit on that?
No,
A set date? No.
we can for the military one. You want to do the military one, end it at after Independence Day, July 5th.
Yeah.
And then the Father's Day one, we can do
What did you say? Father's 50?
Father's Day 50.
What the heck happened there? Father's Day 50. Enabled. Set date, and that's going to be 28th. No, what's today?
Father's Day is the 20th, or yeah, so it can end on the 21st.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got. Can you? I created a code here.
Yep.
All right, a code, a card. Can you just paste the links, the URLs for each of those into the card?
Which one?
Down on the to do there, bottom one. Yeah.
So that's Father's Day.
Okay. Nice. I feel the sales coming already.
I love you, man. I love you. Your positivity is just heartbreaking.
Well, you can't keep a good man down.
No, you can't.
Well, just the thing that makes me laugh, and I don't know if you have this experience too, like when you work for big corporations, you realize just like the ideas we've come up with and the things we've done is just as good, if not better, than anything I ever did in my corporate life. But when you're working, like I used to think of, I don't know if I've said this before, but like we used to open new stores, right? And it'd be like, what if nobody shows up on opening day? And I think the senior management feels like that too, because that's why they're like, fuck, we're giving Coke away for, normal ad prices $4.99. We're going to go $2.99 for opening special, and we're going to do, because they know, like, we just spent $10 million building the store. If nobody shows up, we're in big trouble.
Yep.
But you realize how futile so many marketing efforts
Yeah.
and stuff actually are, right? And it's not that they're futile. It's just, I guess you just realize how hard it is to break through. Next stop is Dragon's Den.
Yeah, next stop is Dragon's Den. I mean, technically, if we call this storytime.ai,
Yeah,
and built in that Descript module that narrates your book in your own voice,
yeah,
we could have seen, we can see financing for that.
yeah,
Actually, nothing's stopping us from doing that too.
yeah. Except it's creepy.
Oh,
Except that it's creepy.
oh fuck! All of AI is creepy. Come on.
I know. Anyway, we got to start working on the seniors angle.
Yeah, seniors and legacy app angle.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, come on, we can't give up like after a day.
I'm not giving up.
I am giving up. No, we can't. We haven't went down all of the routes. There's so many routes that don't require spending us any money.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind we somewhat purposely were conservative with an understated launch yesterday, because we were worried that Amy's going to turn on the tap and we're going to get crushed.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a drip instead of a rushing faucet. So
no, we got a drop, not a drip. A drop.
A drop, yes.
A drop.
A drop. But hey, a drop's better than nothing. We could have had complete crickets.
But that's surprising to me. Then yeah. So
I think it all comes back to, and I think this is maybe the power of your post yesterday, based on a couple of the responses that you got, it goes back to the whole cheese thing.
Yeah.
Right. Like, because like your story was very personalized and very the kind of thing that people read and go, oh yeah, that's me too.
So let's just put videos on it. Let's just post videos for the app.
Videos of what?
I mean, just I can tell many stories that not so much that they tug on the heartstrings, but they are the realities of our time. Not the absentee parents, but the trade-offs that the parents have to make.
Yeah.
And maybe people relate better to that than to just static cards that say 50% off.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'll keep looking for other affiliates, and let's we need to have a very a good copy, not just saying like, look, this is the app promoted. It's kind of like, yeah, who the fuck are you and why will I do that?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. And I was also thinking about what would be the version of an app similar to this that's B2B focused.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because I mean, I wasn't thinking along those lines this morning, but I was, when I was in the shower, oddly enough, I was thinking about, hey, I'm going to email Grumo today to let him know that we launched and give him a link and get his feedback.
Yep.
And hopefully he'll just buy it as well. Um, and then I was thinking about the whole platform of Glide, and that it's more business focused, and the words from their CEO that says, you know, there, if you want to make money selling apps, there are companies out there right now that will pay you to solve their problems for them.
Yep.
And then I started thinking, okay, well, what, you know, and for some reason onboarding jumped into my head. Like, you know, one thing I know most companies struggle with is onboarding new people.
Mm-hmm.
That if you know, turn their onboarding process into some kind of an onboarding app that gave them relevant content. And because it's a website, it's, you know, you can link to all kinds of things. You can have progress, you can have comments. I don't know. That was just an idea that popped in my head this morning.
That's a good idea. just as this was. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Hold on.
See, showers is the trick. Have a shower.
It is the trick. Great. I'll tell you why that's a good idea. One of the biggest challenges of COVID is what? Onboarding people without any social interaction.
Yeah.
You essentially get a laptop. Well, I've been told you get a laptop, you get a mouse and a couple of documents, and then you have a chats with somebody on Zoom or Teams, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that's it. There's nobody who walks you around the office, introduces you to people. But what if you could do that?
Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, like a virtual walkthrough of the.
Yeah, you have cards with pictures of people.
Yeah.
And like this is this person. This is what they're responsible for.
Yeah. Like what I was thinking was like on the Glide thing, like they say, oh, like, you know, we have a company directory. But I'm like, who's going to pay like 10 grand for a company directory?
Yeah.
Nobody. But if you package things like the company directory and the vision and mission statements and other onboarding. I mean, this is what we tried to build at Pressima with Pressima Institute and the other onboard videos and stuff that we made.
And you can have different sections. In addition to that, you can have something that's more of like the biggest problem with RBC Ventures was nobody gave a shit. Everyone in RBC Ventures, everyone was new and from the outside.
Yeah. So
you went to talk to somebody like, oh, how do I set up, I don't know, health insurance?
Yeah.
No one knew.
Yeah.
You called HR and HR was all outsourced.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry, I'm just going to call you back. I know that's insensitive, but that's exactly what was all of IT and all of HR call centers were actually in a different country.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult for them to provide you. Of course, they have manuals and all of that stuff, but it's difficult for them to understand what your exact concern is, even though they get multiple questions like that.
Yeah. When I started at Pressima,
yeah,
I'd go see, I think it was Heather and I forget the other girl's name, the two assistants at the time.
Yep.
And they'd be like, I'd have a question. They go, oh, that's on Guru. And I go back to my desk and I'd spend like 2 hours rifling through the haystack looking for the needle versus them just saying, you know, versus them just helping me. I don't know. It was a very frustrating onboarding process. But yeah, I mean, we know, like everything you just said and everything we both experienced at every company we've ever worked for.
Yes.
That onboarding is a big opportunity for virtually every company.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of it like going back to what we talked about for our users at Pressima, the flawless onboarding process. And then we've kind of adopted that for the app. What's a flawless onboarding process? Well, that's kind of, you know, what's a flawless onboarding process for a new employee? And the thing you just mentioned is so funny, is that it really has nothing to do with the job, but things like health insurance is why people work. Like,
yeah,
like it's important.
And you know what the most frustrating thing is when you call someone and they ask you for your plan and contract number, those random freaking digits, which you can never dig up because most of the time you haven't received your health card yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's another idea for the parking lot.
I have to say, it is a bit deflating, though. It just goes to show that even an audience, I mean, maybe the copy wasn't right. Maybe,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to.
maybe our testers were too kind to us and led us to believe that they would buy the app, which is versus.
Well, I think of like my brother as a good example, right? He is a microcosm of the market. So he is the prime candidate. He's 50 years old. He has 4-year-old twins. He's moving houses. Like he checks all the boxes in terms of like he could benefit from having some recorded stories.
Yes.
He's got his stepdaughters and his 2 boys are older. The 2 boys don't live with them. Like they could easily record some stories for the twins. Like, you know what I mean? Like all they check all the boxes in terms of exactly who this app could benefit.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically had to harass him continuously to get him to test it. And it's not because he didn't want to test it or didn't see the value or whatever. He's just freaking busy. He's running his own business. He's, you know, it's the same dilemma that lots of people have in all kinds of areas of their life where they need this thing to help them, but they don't have time to adopt it.
Yeah.
Even though it's very easy. But I think that's, you know, the anyway, we barely started. So let's see how today goes. I don't know what the open rate kind of on Amy's thing is at first day versus second day kind of thing.
Yeah.
But today I'm going to reach out to, like, I'll do my covert commenting on people's posts and things for influencers. I don't expect that to go anywhere necessarily, but it's just going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I texted Amy last night and said, "Woo, we got our first sale." So tomorrow I'll reach out to her and say, "Okay, that
was the only sale."
Yeah, well, or hopefully we get a few more trickling in today. But tomorrow I'll reach out and then I'll say, "Okay, what's the next step?" Like how we were trying to be conservative because we didn't want it to blow up, but you know, when can we do a post and what would you need from us?
Yes.
Copy wise and so on, graphics. And we've got Father's Day coming up this weekend, and we've got July 4th coming up. So there's how do you want to coordinate our efforts so that we're not stumbling across the same things? Like I'm thinking now for Facebook groups, like finding those military groups.
Okay.
And trying to reach out to them or post something or connect them with our Facebook.
I would recommend reaching out to the admins of those groups and just saying, like, look, but this is why I'm saying that it would be very beneficial to have like a Word file with like sample text that we would send out, and not the corporate proposal type, more of a like a personal stuff.
Yeah.
And then you just, let's say the top paragraph, you replace it with something that's specific to the audience that you're talking to, and the rest is canned.
Yeah.
So then when you're reaching out to I was thinking along the same lines, like you go find groups, but I was thinking more about mom groups first.
Yeah.
But that can actually diversify our efforts, and then we just ping and have I don't know, a running sheet in either Trello or an Excel file.
We have this card here, write affiliate pitch email template. So I'll work on that.
Okay.
First thing this morning, and then we can start. We had another one, potential list of affiliates. we can start kind of combine the two of those into an action plan.
Yeah, and I was using, I was using check boxes. So like, I mean, this is check.
Yeah.
So we will just add, I would say add group names here.
Yeah.
And we'll
because the other thing we can offer the admins of those groups the affiliate program.
of course, no, sorry. Goes without saying. In fact, I would not think otherwise.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna also research what you need to post on ClickBank and JD Zoo just to get ourselves out there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, like look, this is just if you found a group, just type in the name and check it off if you reached out to them.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, let's use this card.
Yeah, we'll use that card. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Didn't quite change our world, but let's hold on. What did you call it? Flawless onboarding?
Yeah. Here's the way I'm thinking about it. Is we got a pile of hay there, and we're crashing our two rocks together to get a spark.
Yeah.
And we had one spark yesterday.
Yeah.
But it didn't catch. So today we're just going to keep banging those rocks together, and eventually we'll get a fire going.
Well, I mean, we can go off. We don't necessarily have to go off the deep end, but we can. There's nothing stopping. There's nothing stopping me because I'm not that I'm fresh out of ideas, but I'm fresh out of ideas that like the core stuff.
Yeah,
is still something that I haven't explored, but I don't have an approach to promote it because it would be going back to the same well of Facebook ads.
Yeah.
But if we do, like for example, if we sit down and we create a mock-up of what would be an onboarding process, we can easily create a dummy app that we would send in a link to all of the HR managers, directors you can find on LinkedIn. Just fucking harass everyone.
Yeah.
That costs zero because here at least we need a working app. In that case, we just need a prototype that we don't pay for.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to pursue that, sure.
Oh, please say it with even more encouragement.
Yes, Vadim, let's pursue that.
No, but that has to be second place. We can't.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that we'll be spending 8 hours a day each just on the marketing and promoting of this. Like we can start thinking about next things.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro. Sorry, my neighbor. It looks like we have a rat problem.
A rat problem?
Yeah, we have rats running in the backyard at night.
Oh.
Which is not very comforting.
No. Well,
okay.
Time to question your cat.
Yeah, my cat's not pulling her weight. Not by a long shot.
Well, we get mice underneath our shed sometimes.
No, this is This is a big ass. Yeah. I know field mice, like little cute ones.
Yeah.
That I'm fine with.
Well, I put traps out. I get rid of them. But
and what do you do when they catch them?
I just throw them in the garbage.
Okay.
They're vermin.
Ooh.
They are kind of cute though, but I feel bad for about 5 seconds when I see them, and then I'm like, oh well. We used to get them trapped in our window wells all the time. In the backyard, we have two basement windows that have window wells.
Yep.
And they'd climb in there.
And that's it.
And get trapped. I have when I was trimming my tree, I got 2 branches. Mm-hmm. And I now have branches in my window wells.
Yep.
So that if animals get, because I had a possum stuck in there too, and the mice tried to climb up the screen and they ended up wrecking the screen. But one night a possum got in between the screen and the window.
What?
Because there was a hole in the screen from where the mice had chewed on it or wrecked it, and he went in behind this, like in that hole, and then he was stuck. He couldn't figure out how to get out. And I heard this noise. I go, and it's I don't know. It was like,
oh man.
And then he played dead, and I'm like, oh my god, don't tell me this thing's dead now.
Oh.
Anyways, just some. Like even when I put out the mouse traps, I have a little box that I made that has holes on either side, and I lean it up against the shed so the traps are contained, because I don't want my dog, like, or we have cats and we have other animals in the neighborhood. I don't want them getting accidentally trapped. But yeah,
Okay.
A friend of mine's an exterminator. He's got lots of fun stories.
Maybe I should just book him.
Yeah, I'll give you his name if you want it. There's an interesting post on our Facebook group.
Was there?
Well,
from you?
No, so some random person with a video, a link to their YouTube channel. Just go look at it.
Let's see.
There's two posts actually. One is a happy birthday message, and then it's a video of the birthday girl.
Sure. How do we translate this? Why is this here? Should we remove this? Yeah, we should. Yeah, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm removing it.
I thought the birthday message was kind of interesting. Like, I don't know if that's content we want, but
no, it's not, because
it's not related to the app at all.
No. Yeah, that's
I don't know if I don't think we don't have any established rules or anything on that group.
No, we'll just manage it as we go.
Right.
I mean, the fact that we've got what? We've got how many members? 23 members out of the blue. Like, I mean, these are all random people.
Yeah.
Why would they join the group? This is the one thing that bothers me, is that this can be one of those elaborate schemes when you have bots.
Huh.
So they join any of the private groups to establish as if they're part of the community.
Yeah.
So that when they go and like talk to you or friend you, when
Yeah.
you check out the profile, it looks like it's real people.
Yeah.
And that is the only thing that
Yeah.
you
Like,
don't
should we make the group private?
No.
No.
Well, who would want to join it if we don't have any sales?
Yeah.
At least at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Or not private, but like I know the groups that I've joined, I had to say I want to join your group, and then they have to approve me.
well, let's take a look. Settings to
I mean, it's an administrative nightmare, but I mean, like all these things that appear to be bots, you just don't accept their. Like, I think it's kind of like a double opt-in thing on an email list, where it's like you ask a question like,
well, you can do so you can only do it public or private.
Okay.
But you can also do is you can approve all member posts.
Yeah.
We can well let's see if this becomes an issue.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing that. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I clicked on the YouTube video and then I started watching, but it's just the girl rambling on, or not rambling, but talking, but like she's talking in whatever language she's talking, and I have no idea what she's saying. Presumably it's innocent enough, but who knows?
Yeah, it's like death to America.
Yeah. Well, if you want us to post your YouTube video on our channel, at least buy our app first.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
All right.
All right, dude. So affiliates, copy, and off we go. And
do you want to change the JV contract today too?
Oh,
from automatic to monthly?
of course.
I went into my PayPal last night. I had to just go into, it was kind of a pain in the ass because for each payout,
yeah,
I have to click on it, get my money. This is a virtual product. It was delivered on this date. And now I'm in it says, okay, confirmed, you'll get your money within 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping at some point I don't have to do that for every single sale.
Okay, so I canceled the contract. Now create contract. Search your partner email, GSF. There you are. Greg Fisher, team unleash your potential. Next. Story timeout. Next. Contract setting. What was the name for the contract? Story time. Story time rev share. Immediately after accepts until yes, my partners pay my partner outside of ThriveCut. Next, the main product. What is the enter your JV partners percentage below 5%? I think it was right. 5. Yeah, I remember there was a 5. I remember there was a 5.
Yeah.
Do you want to set custom percentage for some items? Absolutely. Okay, it's set.
All right. Unless something blows up today, we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't say it like that. We'll just need to. We do need a.
No, when I mean blow, when I say blow up, I mean, we start getting like sales coming in. We want
I understand.
another chance. Yeah. Okay.
Right. It would be a nice thing to happen.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so you're.
Lotto max jackpot tonight is 70 million plus 58 max millions. So
I'm in. How many lines did you buy?
Well, I buy $10, whatever that is, 5.
Yeah, 2 lines plus 2, like 2 ones. I just buy 1.
Yeah. I work with a guy who he always bought, although you can't really do it in max millions because you get your generated lines.
Yeah.
He always, when he bought a lottery ticket, he'd always buy 2 tickets with the same numbers on them. And people would be like, why are you doing that? He goes, think about it. It's the cheapest insurance policy you can ever get. So if say you win, but somebody else also wins.
Yeah.
Well, now you've won twice. So you get 2/3 of the pot instead of 50%. You have 2 winning tickets.
On the one hand, it's genius. On the other hand, he's just spending twice as much money.
I know. It's we had another guy. This is a funny story. So we had the Secret Santa thing at Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was a $10 limit or something. This guy bought a $20 lottery ticket and he signed it. And that's what he gave as his gift. So if anybody won, he would get 50. It's his name's on the ticket, and he was going to share it. It was like, how in the spirit of Christmas is that?
It's not. Let's just put it that way. It's not
a pre-signed lottery ticket. Here you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, hey, I gotta say, people, that's.
It made for a good laugh anyway.
Yeah.
And they didn't win, so it didn't really matter in the end. But
that's interesting. Yeah. So I promise you, if I win the jackpot, I'm giving you how many? So it's like 2.5 million.
I'll take it. Out of 70, that's good.
3?
I'm not greedy. I'll take 1 million. 1 million's good.
Okay. I'll take 3 million.
All right. Deal.
The deal, man. It's recorded too.
All right. Yeah, but I'm in control of the recording, so
Oh, bitch. You added this to say that I owe you.
all right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.